All right, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, welcome to Florida, everybody. My name is Wayne McDonald. I'll be your host on this quick live stream. Hey, I've been running around for a couple of days here, but I got to get my bearings straight with markets. I want to know what things are going on. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So anyways, let me remind you that trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. All right, so let's just start off where we left off here, the S&P 500. What can we learn from this? Well, looking here, actually, you know what? Let me double check. I might have to log out and log back in just to make sure I got live data. Hang on. I'm like, boy, that looks a lot like yesterday. Maybe it was. Let me go here. Hey, weird, the display, I just noticed your display is a little off. How about that? A little better? Yeah, a little bit better. All right, so cool. So we had a little dipsy-do, and then it came back around, and basically still flat. And by the way, I typically go on vacation about this time of year for this exact reason. So if yesterday was down and now it's trying to recover, a little bit of up, hey man, I got you, right? That means maybe on the longer run, nothing actually happened. So you can see here, since yesterday we had sort of a down and then a slight recovery, like, okay, great. But that shows me that it's not risk off and that there's still some risk on possibility. And I tie this to, portfolio management, where earlier in the quarter, people may have gone to cash because the stock market's crashing, and now they're deploying that capital because they don't want to be caught sitting on cash at the end of the quarter. So anyway, so they're deploying that capital, and that pushes that back up. Cool. So that might have the net effect of that might be a weaker dollar, weaker yen, a weaker Swiss franc. But a lot of that is being manipulated by their central banks right now, so it's, I would say, not necessarily. Okay, so euro and pound, I don't really want to buy, so if there's risk on, I don't know if I want to put that risk into euro. But anyways, looking at this, it's generally not going up. Okay, if the U.S. dollar was strong, this would be going down, not up. Shows that they're relative to maybe other things. Euro is okay, but remember, it's up to sideways when the U.S. dollar might be weak. So I look at that, not a great opportunity. Okay, I'd like to have a breakout pullback. Take a look at the euro dollar here. Have I missed anything? No, it's still generally sideways. I'll adjust this, of course. That's just sloppy work. Come on, sloppy worker. All right, maybe it's just difficult. There we go. Okay. So anyways, all right, do I need to, by the way, those aren't 1 minute candles. Those are 1 hour candles. Holy smokes, eh? So anyways, so maybe I'll save that. By the way, I'll be home tonight. Right after this, I'm actually zipping over to the airport, jumping in the private jet. Look at me, I'm in a jet. And I'll be back home. And no, it's not private, but it is first class Delta. So for 30 minutes, I'll be in the lap of luxury, and then I'll be back in Atlanta. And so tomorrow, everything will be normal, right as rain as far as my live streams and live groups. Okay, taking a look at maybe Aussie dollar. What's going on here? Okay, look, again, 24 hours ago, it was sort of like a little bit up and then a little bit down, and now it's a little bit up, and okay. I don't have any fundamental data right in front of me, so I haven't been studying the markets like I do constantly. So I don't know if there's a rationale for a stronger Aussie dollar right now. Okay. And then look, again, sideways. So one thing you might have learned here, okay? One thing you might have learned here, this is a good time to go on vacation. But I'm telling you, even this is pretty normal for me. Even when I'm on vacation with my wife and kids, I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, down in a lobby or in a conference room or by the pool, and I got my triple screen laptop and I'm checking out the markets. Okay? The currency trader never turns his back on the markets. So, but you can see this is a great time to go. It's been more than 24 hours. It's more like 36 hours since the markets have opened, and generally it's just been sideways, and I haven't missed a dang thing so far, anyways. Okay. By the way, everyone thinks when you're up at 5:30 in the morning, they think you're going to the gym. So you get that like, hey dude, you're going to the gym too, just like me. We're savages, working out on a vacation. We're both savages. I'm like, dude, no, I ain't going to the gym. I'm going to live stream on YouTube. So anyways, this is better. You see how I marked it out yesterday? I like the CAD. Not so sure about Aussie and Kiwi. Definitely don't want Euro and Pound. Then I'm like, CAD's the one I want if USD is going to weaken, and that's the one that moved. So anyways, okay, boom, look at that, boom. Okay. All right. What else do we got? I guess we'll just move over to some yens, huh? You guys like the yen? Look at this one, CAD yen. Okay. No, it didn't switch. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come on, work with me. There we go. And holy smokes, huh? There we go. Guys, I'm not able to block this spam bot. I can barely see it on that screen. This screen over here, so I have my screen on the left, I have the screen on the center, and I have the screen on the right, but it got cracked. So I can't see it enough to be able to block it, so I apologize. So anyways, looking at CAD yen, see, you got to pick your winners, right? Boom. So CAD is doing really good against yen. Yen should be weak if the U.S. stock market is going up, but look, this could be yield curve control. Okay, pretty normal. So cool. So my guess now is everything is weak. Okay, let's compare the Swiss franc to the yen, because if this is falling, and it's not, if it was falling, then you want to be buying, well, let's just say selling Swiss franc. In this case, yen is by far the weakest in the world. You should be buying yen pairs. Let's see if even a pathetic euro yen is going up. Come on now. Okay. And yeah, even a euro is going up. Now, it's not necessarily higher high, but it's weak versus weaker. So that's working, but you probably should be on a different trade than that. But look, it could be working for you. Okay, so that's interesting. So I'm thinking this probably has really more to do with yield curve control because the stock market hasn't moved that much, and the volume and volatility is likely to be quite low. That's interesting. Okay, pound is really relatively weak compared to some, or like literally relative to some of the other pairs because CAD yen was way up there, euro yen was testing the top, and pound is like a laggard. So British pound seems to be quite weak, and it's not really that surprising. Take a look at Kiwi. Okay, cool. And by the way, last year and the year before, I traveled, brought my laptop, and for some reason MT4 would stall. I just don't know why. I tried a bunch of things to fix it, settings on my streaming software, settings on the platform. For some reason, it would just refuse to stream. It worked perfectly until it would stream, and then it would die. So this solution that I came up with, what was it, a trip to New York? Was it New York? But anyways, using this MT web is actually pretty good. I mean, I don't have my pivots on it, but flip from MT4 to MT5, I think is pretty cool. As you can see, it's pretty fast. Okay. I didn't want to log into my live trading account because being on the road, I don't want to accidentally do something because I'm not used to the platform, or I'm just stuck on a laptop, or I don't know, just something weird, right? So I don't want to, in this case, I'm just on the demos. But boy, it's great to have that resource. So thank you, Traders Way. TradersWay.com. Okay, look, going nowhere fast, so I'll skip that one. So right now, Kitty CAD, we picked it right yesterday. Kitty CAD, the best opportunity out there, and leverage it against a weakening yen, which seems to be generally weak. Great opportunity. So sell the yens. There's not a lot to buy though. I mean, I guess we could look at dollar, but I bet it's not that great. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, it's okay. I looked at Euro Yen, it wasn't that great. It was okay. CAD by far is the best. So I'm going to leave it at that. The stock market seems like it wants to continue moving up. I think it's end of quarter flow. Everything else is doing what it normally should be doing. China still has COVID problems, so Aussie is not strong. Kiwi is not strong. Okay. Stock market's going up. I think it's quarter end and first half end reallocation, and that typically weakens the dollar. So it's moderately weak. Makes sense to me. Yen seems to be weak, but weaker than it should be relative to what the market is doing. So what that tells me is there's likely to be yield curve control going on, but I don't have time on vacation to hang out on the Bank of Japan website. So anyway, I need I need to check in on that. And Swiss, yeah, right, yeah, the Swiss pound pairs might be okay, but I looked at the Swissy relative to the yen, and nonetheless, even if you have a trade on the Swissy pairs, you're better off to be on the yen pairs. You understand? Because I did a relative strength, Swissy versus yen. Yen was, Swissy's weak, but yen is weaker. So if you see a trade like CAD Swissy, you're better off on CAD yen. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I will be jumping on aeroplane in a couple of hours. I'll be home this afternoon, and if you're in my day trading group, I'll see you there. And for everyone else, I'll be live streaming as normal tomorrow. So I'll bid you adieu from beautiful Florida. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.